everybody. I'm gonna start this off with saying thank you guys so freaking much. Like, from the very tippy bottom of my tippy toes, thank you. Because, like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys some context really fast. I know this is a Q&A and you want to jump right into the questions. I know, but thank you guys so freaking much. Oh my gosh, like, I almost started crying when I got out of work and I saw all the congratulation messages that I was getting. Like, this means so much to me, and I don't know if you guys will actually understand this, but as a little kid, I grew up watching this girl. Her name is Ihas Cupquake, also known as Tiffy. I watched her do a Minecraft Oasis series, and I think I even started watching her doing her Minecraft with Ihas Cupquake series, which has been like, I'd say probably at least a decade, if not more. Um, and yeah, I started watching her, and for the longest time, I was like, she makes me excited to come home. She's always happy. She cares about me, and I'm important to her. And it was just, I don't know, it was really awesome. And I was like, I want to be someone like her. I want to be like her when I get older. And here I am with 10,000 of you. And that is amazing. And I'm so excited to launch this Patreon for you guys. I really, really hope everybody enjoys it. Um, if you have any advice or modifications you might recommend, please be sure to put those either in the comments or you can shoot me an email if you can somehow find my email. Sorry about that. Bless me. Um, But yeah, let me know if there are any recommendations or modifications you think I could make. But we are going to jump right into these questions because there were quite a few of them. Our first one is from Sonic. Question: how long does it take to record and edit a video? Edit. I love your videos. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much, Sonic. I really appreciate that. How long does it take to record? I'm going to start with that one. So, depending on the video that I'm recording, I could run straight through it the whole 15 minutes without any issues. Some of the collabs I've done, there have been scripts, so those will probably take a little bit less time, just because I'm only recording my end of the script, and then the other half of the video is the other person. But yeah, a video roughly takes 15, give or take 20 minutes of, clipping everything together if I need clipping. Finding and editing a good thumbnail probably takes about 20 minutes. So you're looking for the max of finalizing a video up to the point it has to upload on YouTube. It's probably about half an hour, is probably the relaxed time. I know I am capable of doing a video quicker than that because I think I've gotten one out in like 20 minutes before. But yeah, so it takes about, mm, I'd say about 30 to 45 minutes to get a video up and ready uploading on YouTube. How can you be so awesome all of the time? M1 XXX3R. Sounds like a rapper name. XXX3R. Anyway, I can be awesome all of the time because I have been blessed with an amazing family and an amazing community that they keep me humble. And I've had some people who have, messaged me on the side and been like, hey, are you doing okay? Like, your last video, you didn't seem to have the heart in it like you usually do. And that means a lot, and it adds so much it adds so much support and helps me have the confidence to keep pumping everything out. But in reality, I'm so awesome because that's just who I am. Anyway, moving on. What's the best part about making videos for your fans, in your opinion? Kenny Kelly. Well, Kenny, um, the best part for me is seeing the comments at the end of the video and just seeing how people enjoy them. It's not even the views or the likes, because I don't even look at how many likes my videos get, to be honest. Um, Views, obviously, because, that helps me to know that I'm putting out the right tags and the algorithm is allowing people to see my videos. But it's really the comments at the end of the day. I know with Best Friend Breaks, the Yandere series that I did, people were getting into the lore. Like they were breaking it down and they're like, their comments were serious. Some of them are role play responses and they're paragraphs long, and I love reading those because they match up with the video, and it's how people are reacting and how they're, interacting and how they feel at the end of the day with my content helps me feel so rewarded at the end. So like I get excited. I'm like, is this a video I would listen to and enjoy and feel like I'm important to this person, and in the end give me a sense of desire. And yeah, so seeing the outcome is definitely worth it. Having people, say, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute," or "If I could hug you right now, I would," or people start feeling bad when I started crying in the Hero Break series. Um, and I think it really helps me pull into perspective just how much my content can and does mean to people. And um in a sense, it kind of makes me feel like how Markiplier is to some people. You know how, he's raised some people and he's been a better parent to some people than their actual parents. So seeing the love that my content gets is so rewarding, and that's my favorite part about making videos. I kind of went on a little tangent there, but anyway. Revan, congratulations on 10K. Have you considered a savage account, a savings account, a savings account for the boatload of money you'll get now that you're famous? Actually, the tiny bit that I do get does go into a savings, so I'm not tempted to spend it on, you know, tiny little things like food and all that. But my plan, actually, with the money that I'm gonna be getting is possibly looking into becoming a VTuber and maybe doing some cool live streams. I have also thought about, if I get enough money, setting up a second internet inside the house that would be specific for, live streaming. Of course, that's obviously something I have to run by my family, but yeah, that's my future plans. But maybe even investing in a better microphone. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Sir Tax Fraud. Question. If you like history, what was your favorite point to learn about in history, like the times of Rome or the Grand Wars? Now, I had pre recorded this video, but then there were more questions that kept coming in on Discord, so I decided to re record it. Um, and it gave me time to think about this question. My favorite thing about history is not the wars, but the progression of society, and like learning about like ancient Greece, and like honestly I really love Greek mythology. I'm Christian and I am religious and I do have my own beliefs, but I feel like Greek mythology is just really, really fascinating to me, and it grabs my attention. I love learning about it. If you don't like history, what is your favorite movie or series? I don't actually have a favorite movie or series. I do, however, I love the How to Train Your Dragon series, of course. I love Transformers. Jurassic Park is fantastic. The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I mean, there are so many. I could go on and on. The Greatest Showman freaking blows me away. Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. I cry every time. There are a lot of really fantastic movies out there. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the genre I go in. Uh, for my favorite part in history is before World War One, the naval arms races, and then the Napoleonic, that word, wars. And favorite show is Sons of Anarchy. Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. I've heard a little bit of Sons of Anarchy, and about the World War I. I do enjoy oh my gosh, I can't speak. I need to slow down. I do enjoy learning about World War II because my great great grandpa was actually a POW, and was reported MIA for a long time during World War II. So it's always really interesting to know what he went through, and be able to appreciate how much he did for the country that I live in. Some guy XYZ1, what was the best thing that ever happened in your life? Ooh, that is an extremely tough question. I don't know what the very best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. But I would definitely say this channel and the community that I've created they're up in at least the top 5. Like you guys mean the world to me, and I mean that. I mean that. Like I know people, a lot of, people say that, but literally this channel would not exist without the support that I've been getting. Revan, I'm shouting you out right here, right now. That guy, I'm telling you guys, this channel would not be what it is without the love and support and the constant push that Revan has put on me. I mean this in the best way possible. He has pushed me to continue to support, with his continued support, to continue to grow in this channel, and he deserves as much love and celebration as I get from this 10K, because without him I would still be stuck using freaking Nightcore art to make my thumbnails and having no clue what I'm doing. So give him some love and support and let him know how amazing he is, because he doesn't believe me when I say it. Shelby McCarthy, I love the little froppy. I love it. What gives you the best inspiration for these videos? Honestly, I make videos about things that I'm struggling with. I also get a lot of recommendations from the people in the Discord. Um, and just watching movies and going through my everyday life, I'll get inspiration. Like the Hero Breaks movie, or the Hero Breaks series, that was honestly inspired by Spider-Man No Way Home. Believe it or not. I kind of got thinking about him being a hero and how much stress it is, and I'm like, well, what if they just snapped one day? And then I started recording, and that's what happened. So it honestly comes from almost anything. That's a great question. Bankai Kingdom. I hope I said that right. What's your favorite anime character? Well, let's look over here at my slowly growing wall of pop figures. I'm seeing lots of My Hero, a couple bit of Miraculous. I got a little bit of Game of Thrones, a little Jurassic Park. Gotta have it all. Um, I will say though, Ichiro Kirishima from Miraculous seems to be the one that's popping out the most. Got 4 or 5 of him. So I don't know if he's my favorite, but he's everywhere in my room. So Atas! I have low questions. I'm gonna say that was a no questions. Let me give you a challenge one then. What's the most rudest thing you've ever done? I don't a lot. How long can you be rude? I can be rude and petty for probably a day or two, and then I'm kind of over it. What triggers you? When people want to argue with you, or when people can't admit that there's a different opinion other than their own. Ooh, ooh, that grinds my gears. That makes my tummy makes my tummy boil and bubble. That's what I was trying to say. As for the rudest thing you've ever done, I don't actually have an answer for that, but those are some really challenging and interesting questions. I like those. Carson Howell. Any particular reason behind the name you chose? Yes, actually. This channel was originally going to be a collab channel. Not really a collab, but there was going to be a second owner, and we were both going to be pumping out videos. Life got in the way of my partner though, and things just didn't work out. So we decided on using two different names. I would be Shadow and she would be Fire. So it was just a combination of both of them. And she didn't want the channel to go down, and she thought that it would be something good for me. Um. So yeah, it was originally going to be a combination of me being Shadow and her being Fire, and things just didn't work out. But it's okay. Everything's great now. We're still friends. We're chill. There's no beef. Fishing minigaming. I had to reread that. I thought I read it wrong. What kind of sandwich do you like? Ooh, I'm a sucker for some egg salad, PB&J, anything but grape jelly, and salami and cheese sandwiches. They be pretty bomb. Not gonna lie. Birdie Senpai. Favorite Bible verse slash chapter. Okay, I don't have a favorite chapter. I don't have like I have a favorite verse, but I don't remember like where it's found. I if my memory serves me right, it's somewhere in Thessalonians. I'm not sure, but it's the sentence, "What can mere mortals do to me?" And yes, it is something that God says, but I feel like that sentence holds so much power because it helps remind us that God is a part of us, and in the end Everybody else, they're mortals. You know, we don't know if they're saved or not, so we don't know if they're going to be in the kingdom of God with us. So in the end, what they say and their opinions of us don't matter because they're immortal. We are going to end up living eternity with our Father in heaven, and He thinks the highest of us, and He loves us no matter what. So, I don't know, that sentence alone holds a very powerful meaning to me. As for, I do have a favorite book of the Bible, and it's Revelations, believe it or not. If you want to talk more on that, you can contact me. We can get into a little bit of depth, but yeah, that's my favorite or favorite book, not chapter. Paradox. How old are you? I can vote. I don't know. I'm not allowed. I don't think I'm allowed to say much. Oh shoot, I skipped the question. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say much about how old I am. But I can vote and I can drink. So do with that what you may. What's your favorite cheese, Colby Jack? Thoughts on bacon? Top tier. Bacon. Favorite. I would say probably one of my favorite meats. I love bacon. Bacon is so good. It's got to be kind of chewy though, and I like the fatty parts. So, some chewy fatty bacon. I'm in. Similton, what will you do for 25K? Ooh, that is really good. I actually haven't even thought about what I might do at 25K. Um That's a great question. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Leave that in the comments. I didn't even think about that. That's a great question, Sam. I did not think about that. Leave that in the comments for me. What you guys think I should do for 25K subs? Revan, when you reach 100K, oh dear, what's your next move gonna be? Whom art thou is Shadowfire? Shadowfire is me. I is thy Shadowfire. I don't know what my next move is gonna be at 100K. Um, Probably cry. Do you lift? I work almost every day, and I do have to lift boxes and um equipment. So yeah, I guess. Similton again. Why red? I don't know. Red has always been my favorite color. Well, not always. It used to be blue, and then it was red and black, and now it's red. Like red and black. I like red and black together, but if I had to pick, it's probably red. I don't know why. Red is just an eye-grabbing color for me, and I really like it. Why do you like yellow? Hmm? Hmm? That's what I thought. A to Z. Who's the other people who had involvement in your channel being created? Well, I already shouted out Revan. So there's that. I am not going to release the information of the second person I was going to do this channel with. For their own, security. Who is Zach, the other mod in Discord? What's his lore? Um, that's a question for Zach. You can write Zach's lore, or you can ask him what his lore is. Um, he is a friend that I have IRL. Very close. We we play D&D together. I think every Monday is we try to play D&D. Me, him, his friend, who is also my friend. We play D&D with a couple of our other friends. We play games a lot on here too. He's very cool. We love Zach. What are your weapons? Honestly, I'm a bow kind of girl. You can't go wrong with a bow and arrow. They're quiet, they're deadly. Headshot, you're set. Sam Milton again! Most enjoyable video theme. Honestly, anything really fantasy. The Griffin one, I loved making the Griffin one. That was so much fun. I love her. She's so cute. Um, but like anything having to do with like wizards and knights and all that. I love the medieval fantasy kind of theme. Them's my favorites. What is your favorite thing to do when not recording a video? Honestly, I love watching movies and watching, series. I don't watch a lot of series much anymore, but I do love watching movies and spending time with my family, talking to my friends on Discord and the server, and just playing some games is honestly, it's so nice to just sit down and relax at the end of the day. A to Z, who do you dislike IRL and why? Well, unfortunately, A to Z, my lawyer has spoken, and I'm not allowed to say anything because it'll cause drama. But I like to say I like everybody, but that would be a lie. So, yes, there are people in life that I do dislike, but I also choose to distance myself from them. So, it works out. Sam Milton again. What does your real voice sound like? Well, in order for you to hear my real voice, I'd have to take off the voice changer. So, sorry. That's a lie. That's a joke. This is my real voice. You guys do hear me for who I am. So, yeah. What do you enjoy doing most in your free time? A to Z kind of asked that already, but honestly, I like going outside and just appreciating the world that God has created and allowed me to live in. It's very humbling. I really enjoy it. Hunting is fun too. Therapist Dragon. Can we go get boba? Abso-positively we can. Get in the car. Let's go. What's the furthest you've gone to achieve the right voice for a video? Okay, so this is an interesting story. Um, in the videos that it sounds like I'm crying, I am actually crying, so I suppose that is a length that I do go. However, in the Paladin X demon one, devil, I don't remember if it was a devil or a demon. In the Paladin one, um, she does get choked by the Paladin, for a brief second. And in order for it to sound real and authentic, I walked out into the living room where my dad and my little brother were sitting, and I was like, Dad, what does it sound like when someone's getting choked? And he looks at my little brother and he grabs his throat gently, gently, of course. And he was like, Now say something. And my little brother was just like, Hello. And I was like, Okay, that's all. And then my dad took his hand off my brother's throat, and I walked back in my room and proceeded to attempt to mimic the same thing. So that's probably the farthest I've ever gone to achieve the right voice and acting for a video. Deleted user. What is attribute about horses that you find the most appealing? I really love horses' grace. Like they can be so derpy, but they can be so graceful at the same time, and it's beautiful. See Milton. How often do you record all at once? Or is it mostly audio stitchings? 90% of the time, my videos are done straight through. Obviously, I have to edit out the occasional bloopers, but I can sit down and record 15 minutes straight through 90% of the time and get an audio done. A to Z. Did you see the chat? I check the chat almost every single day. I read through everything, so yes, I did. Phoenix, what was the most enjoyable video/video series you've done on the channel so far? Ooh, I really enjoyed the Reverse Yandere. The second video of that series was really enjoyable. The Tomboy Yandere one I got to really enjoy. Um, Although the most recent one, the one with the shy personal assistant, that was really fun too. So I find a little bit of enjoyment in every single bit of my videos. There are little parts that I'm like, "Ooh, that was good. I liked that. That was fun." Uh, so yeah, Sonic, have you ever thought of becoming a VTuber? I have actually. Just for streaming. I wouldn't do like VTuber ASMR videos because I've watched those and personally I don't enjoy them. But if it is something that you guys would want on like Patreon, maybe I could figure something out and we can utilize that a little bit more. But yes, it has been a thought that has crossed my mind and it is a possible hope for the future. A to Z, favorite monster character. Ooh, I really like centaurs. I think centaurs are super cool. And minotaurs, is that what they're called? Minotaurs, the bull ones? I really like both of those. I don't know why. Can you do a Genshin ASMR? I don't know a lot about Genshin or a lot of their characters. I have played a tiny bit. Um, I mean, if that's something you would want, yeah, I could definitely do it if it's, something you think people would enjoy. If you think there's a character out there that I resemble, I would be down to give it a try. Yeah. And I think, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. All right, so that was the questions that you guys asked me. If you guys watched this all the way through, I really hope you guys enjoyed. The Patreon link will be in the description of this video. And again, I really, really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to reach this milestone. I really, really hope you guys enjoy Patreon. I don't have anything posted on there yet. If you're watching this video right when it comes out, of course, there's probably something out there now. Um, but yeah, I really, really hope you guys enjoy. Um, I don't really have an outro because I never do those, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful day slash night, whatever time it may be for you. And yeah, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.